Hey, how's it going, folks? Today, I want to talk about something I saw last night that I've actually been seeing happening all over the place. Everybody's fixated on this price point thing that all cigars should be $10, that there's no way to justify a $50 stick, a $100 stick, because all tobacco is equal. Okay? Well, it's not. It's not equal. It's all not equal. What you do with the product, how you treat it, how you handle it. Just like a fine whiskey. Is it single cask, double cask? Is it French oak? Is it this, that, the other thing? In the end, somebody is sitting on a product for a long time when you're talking aging. Okay, that's not something trivial. These people's payrolls have been paid. These people who worked the tobacco have been made happy. You're not yet. You're sitting on that. Okay, there's a value to that. There's an absolute value. So what happens is that like everything else in life, you get things for bells and whistles, or you get things to get from point A to point B, just like some cars. You go from point A to point B, and the difference is with other cars, you can get from point A to point B at 1/8 of the time. A lot faster, a lot more things happening with it. Okay, food, produce, organic milk versus regular milk, all these things that are in the marketing environment. You can't just say tobacco is tobacco. Yeah, it is a plant. You're right. What do you do with the plant? Is every orange the same? No, it's not. Okay, so some people take advantage. Of course they do. Like you have the collaboration that's taking place between my father and Tatui that all of a sudden Padron and Fuente were talking about this 3 or 4 years ago. All of a sudden they decided to do a collaboration, my father and Tatui, that is. And here you go. Boom. $50 sticks, whatever they are. Fuente and Padron. They started, I think, at 2,600 when they were talking about it tentatively. Then all of a sudden it became 4,400. Now it's $7,700 a box for 40 cigars. That's 40 cigars. That's $190 each. Where did they get this tobacco? Where did it come from? I'm sure they had some stashes here and there. But all of a sudden, they made a decision 3 years ago to do a collaboration, and boom, you went from $30 sticks to $190 each? No, that's taking advantage. And that happens. But who doesn't want to make money? Which of you can say that you wouldn't take $2 instead of one for a 50-cent item? Go ahead. No, you can't. Not when you self-reflect. You know that you can't. You're going to take that $2. Okay? Now, the same thing with tobacco. Some companies can truly justify it. Okay, you take some of the way the presentation, the bells and whistles, if you will. Okay, you take care of the fact that some companies you take into account that some companies go out of their way to get these really expensive freaking coolers built into their shipping containers. Okay, that what do? They freeze correctly the tobacco so that they minimize the chance of cigar beetles. Then they thaw it out properly, slowly. They take special care. Does that mean that when you get it, you're going to like it? Guaranteed? No. But they put a good effort into making sure that their wrapper is pristine, that everything should be as good as possible. The drawer, all of it, okay? It's taken into consideration. People, this is going to cost money. Nothing in life is for free. Okay. And anyone who tells you, all tobacco is the same, I heard right in front of my face, all tobacco is the same. And then this statement came out. Now, if you give me an Oro Blanco signed by Diaz, that one I'll pay $1,000 for. Oh, what's the difference? The penmanship? No, it's the tobacco. Anyone who thinks that all tobacco has the same value, oh my gosh, you haven't been to the market. You haven't been shopping for your own groceries. You haven't. Some butter's worth more than butter. How do you justify? I don't know. Do some companies take advantage? Of course. This is gold butter, gold label. Yeah. No, but some companies actually really care about what they put out and they have to charge for it. If you decide that all of a sudden you don't want to pay this money anymore, guess what? Those bells and whistles will be gone. This is called cigar communism. Cigar communism. This cannot be tolerated. Okay? I live in the USA. This is capitalism. Okay? I want that competitive edge. I want that guy to work harder for that product than that guy in hopes of making a better product. And guess what happens? My choice. My choice. This is what I'm smoking today. Why? Because I chose to smoke it because I like it and I like the price point. It's a $7 stick. I could go over there and smoke an Oro Blanco. A couple of them. I can smoke it, but I choose not to. Why? Because I really, really don't want to make that part of my daily rotation. Okay? I couldn't handle that financially. All right? So I make a choice. Some lighters are DuPonts. Some are not. Sometimes this works way better than this guy. But it's about bells and whistles, right? It really is. So you get what you pay for. This weighs a ton. You can hit somebody with it. This doesn't, but it comes with a wedge cutter, and this one comes with nothing. You better have your cutter with you. Now, that being said, we need these companies to put out good products for as low as possible. But I know of really, really excellent $7 to $10 sticks, and I know really good sticks that I would gladly pay $50 for. I'm not going to smoke a Black Rito every single day. It's not happening. It's a better smoke than this. It is. That's all there is to it. I They do something different with the tobacco. It's not signed by anybody special. I don't think it has Diaz's name on it, but I'd definitely pay for it more than I would for this. But I can't do that every day, so I choose to smoke this because this is going to do. I need to get from point A to point B enjoyably. This does that. So in the end, it's your choice. But don't make a broad stroke that all tobacco is equal. It is not. Thank you for listening.